Hi, I'm Rodney Johnson, co-editor of Boom and Bust and Survive and Prosper. Today I'm going to talk about Puerto Rico. I never really understood Puerto Rico. The island state is a U.S. territory, and we provide security and handle all trade issues for them, and their economy is based on the U.S. dollar, and yet they continually vote not to be a state. Now, we've got problems, and Congress is dysfunctional, but Puerto Rico is worse. Yeah, they got beautiful beaches, and they also have a cool rainforest up in the hills, but the island's an economic disaster. Their rate of unemployment is 13.9%, and that wasn't caused all by the financial crisis. It was 11% before that. The only time since 1976 that the rate of unemployment has been below 10% is August through November of 2000, and that's over 30 years. To make things worse, there were times when unemployment was more than 20%. Then there's the matter of how they manage their finances. The country has more than $50 billion in debt outstanding, which equates to about $14,000 for every man, woman, and child on the island. That's 10 times the rate of the states in the Union. And they're expected to run a deficit of about $1 billion this year. Looking at pension obligations, things only get worse. They owe almost $35 billion to current and future retirees, and they've set aside $5 billion. And 1 in 4 workers work for the government. It doesn't look like they have any good prospects for growing their way out of the mess. Now, maybe we should just kick them to the curb and say good riddance, but we can't. You see, we bought their debt, that $50 billion. Now, why would we lend so much to Puerto Rico? Because our tax code gives Puerto Rico a triple exempt status. They're exempt from federal, state, and local taxes, which is a big boost to people in high-tax states. And a lot of our mutual funds also own their debt. So, they've got bad finances, they're in a lot of debt. What happens next? Nobody really knows. When they can't pay, what's going to happen? It's the reason that Puerto Rico bonds currently trade above 8%. I'd imagine people who bought them before don't feel very good about that, but at least they can rest easy that whatever they get will be tax-free. The good is that Puerto Rico is making waves in the quiet pool of municipal bonds. That comes on the heels of Detroit going kaput, and of course Jefferson County and everything. So with a lot of commotion, municipal bonds are selling off. They're providing a higher yield than they otherwise would. This gives investors an opportunity to look for good bonds that have sold off in sympathy with the bad news. So people can lock in higher yields than they otherwise would and enjoy tax-free interest for years to come. With the U.S. government solving absolutely nothing and kicking cans down the road, higher taxes look like a pretty good bet in the years to come. Take any opportunity you can to reduce your taxable footprint. Thank you.